I'm gonna try doing a little series with this. First it's gonna be, I know this is the third one I'm making in 3 days in a row, but I'm gonna double upload today. So I'm gonna do a little series with this career. I'm actually really liking it, so I'm hoping it actually goes really well with it. Hope you guys actually enjoyed as well. If you guys are just tuning into this one, go back and watch the first and the second one to kind of get this fresh start of it. So, just finish up one year of college, and I was the first NBA draft, and I got drafted to the Washington Wizards. Yesterday right now I'm 1-1. Just in these 8 games. But
coming up
I kind of hope
and it all starts
that I lost big time against OKC, of course, Durant and Westbrook and all that.
Step is to just get out there and get it done.
So
I feel like this one's
again,
on me though.
have
So
to
time
say,
to earn
kind
my
of
stripes.
not the team I really wish to be on. Something that I actually care about. Or my hometown, Phoenix, the Suns. Even though I'm not a really big fan, but something good. But hey, oh well. I hope that I get drafted to new teams, because I don't want to stay with the Wizards because they're not really a good team, to be honest. Sorry to all you Wizards fans of the Wizards.
Hello everyone.
I'm just
Welcome to another exciting broadcast
and
of the NBA on 2K
I'm not starting.
Sports.
I mean, I did
This
a
is
really good
Kevin
game
Harlan
last game,
alongside
but
Greg Anthony and
oh
Clark
well.
Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting.
I'm just gonna skip it. So I'm in.
And then for
Dismiss
Washington,
it.
Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Dudley comes in for Morris, and Freak subbed in for Porter. Despite an overall strong year in 2015 for the Wizards, they were pretty weak at times, Clark, on the road.
Managed only 17 wins away from home, tied the Pelicans for the fewest road wins for any team.
Yeah, I'm not really that big basketball.
So on the floor for Washington, Freak in at shooting guard. Nene is out there with Jared Dudley. And it's Wall, and it's Beal in at the small forward position. And so he's able to get one of two.
I'm not really paying attention.
And for the Wizards and their road problems, a lot of it came from their inability.
I wasn't really sticking with my guy, honestly.
They were in the bottom third in the league at defending the three.
I forgot I could shake.
And you know what's odd about the Wizards' road?
Did I get really put
they
out?
played outstanding defense otherwise. I mean, compared to 2014, they
I the point
definitely
guard?
took a
No,
step
I'm not.
backwards in regards to their road play last season.
Sessions checked in for the Wizards. Freak kicks to Beal. The tray. And again, Washington, no good. Pelicans trail by 3.
My defense is actually really good in this game, honest.
Here's Cole. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Anderson's shot is off.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to speak with Alvin Gentry for just a moment. One player we discussed in detail is the young Bradley Beal. He said, I was a fan of his game from watching him at Florida. His combination of outside shooting and slashing make him a very tough cover. We're going to put pressure on him and try to take the ball out of his hands. And Kevin, Beal's such an intriguing talent. We'll see if he's able to put up some big numbers.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Pass to Ajinça. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That shot wide open.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Sessions passes to Freak. He feeds it to Sessions. Nice ball movement by Washington. And that one's good. Freak.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed.
Oh, I hit B.
These defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Here's Cole. He's covered by Sessions. Clock at 4. Baseline try. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Beal. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all...
I called for the ball.
On his experience as a one-and-done college player. Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pro. Anderson, he's checked in for Ashik. Cunningham comes in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Norris Cole in for Gordon.
Did it just say subs for good and shooting good?
Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Dudley comes in for Markieff Morris. Beal's checked in for Porter. And Freak subbed in for Marcus Thornton. So the Wizards 5 right now. Freak in a 2-guard. Jared Dudley out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Nene. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. Stolen by Dudley. Beal against Davis. Freak dishes to Dudley. The kick out to Wall. And Freak throws it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Davis kicks to Cunningham. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
With the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors' offense, is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
Kicks to Wall. Dishes to Dudley. There's the pass to Freak. He on the clock. Can't get it to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that that one got away from them, because for long stretches they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheets, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. I mean, it was a case of a few small things, some of the intangibles that didn't go their way in the end.
Pelicans trail by 4. Anderson outside. Now here is Holiday. Defense right on him. The dish now to Cunningham. Passes it to Davis. Holiday attacking, and he gets it to go. Holiday's got 8 points in the quarter.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas.
Freak kicks to Nene. He dishes it to Wall, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And so it's a close.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. We were able to throw off their offensive rhythm with good ball pressure and heads up deep. Let's keep picking their pockets and jumping in those passing lanes. One place we've had success.
Come on, New Orleans! And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2. And the Pelicans making a change here. Anderson's checked in, and then for Washington, Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Beal, and Freak subbed in for John Wall.
And guys, there was a time where people wondered if John Wall could be a team leader. Well, that question has been answered, and then some. Unquestioned leader of the Wizards.
Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Ryan Anderson out there with Omer Ashik. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the Pelicans 5. And it's Freak missing.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Well, and for Wall, Greg, and leading the Wizards, it did take some time. Now he does so much, Clark, for the franchise.
On and off the floor. He's really the face of that franchise and has a chance, in my mind, to be an MVP candidate at some point in his career and is living up to the #1 draft pick hype.
Back to Thornton. Wizards passing it around. Stolen by Anderson. And now it's Evans running. He can go all the way. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Freak kicks to Gortat, tries from 16, and he hits the jumper for 2. Gortat's got his first points in this one.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Norris Cole, he's checked in for New Orleans. And then for Washington, Nene, he's checked in for Morris. And Dudley subbed in for Porter. Asik rebounded by the Wizards. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And boy, that was a tough one to lose, guys. But they played well throughout that game, just unable to convert down the stretch.
Yeah, I know we don't get into moral victories, but they can definitely take away some positives from
Told me to
it,
go
because
across the court.
Even though they came up on the short end, there was some good stuff, too.
Washington leading now by 5. Last year, the Pelicans, Greg, pushed their way into the postseason. It was a neck-and-neck battle for that #8 spot, as you recall, with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And how about the excitement down the stretch? They were able to edge out the Thunder and Russell Westbrook on that just point binge down the stretch there. And what a final day that was. A big, huge win over the Spurs let them get into the postseason for the first time under the Pelican moniker.
Evans kicks to Asik. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all. And as you said, I mean, New Orleans made the playoffs for the first time under the name Pelicans. Unfortunately for them, they ran into the Warriors in the first round and were promptly swept away. Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
So for the Pelicans, Alexis. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W.
Tyreek.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jrue Holiday.
He went about his business tonight
well.
efficiently on the offensive end. It was very
I'll play one more
savvy.
game, then I'm going to go see if I can play Black Ops 2.
And that brings us to the
Not
end
Black
of
Ops 2,
our
Black Ops
broadcast.
3. Because that's what my friends and I are going to, the whole St. Clan and I are going to do. We're just going to go pub stomp. Probably play some zombies here, maybe. I have to say, those 8 points, I have to say, are pretty damn good.
The only color I care about is green. Money. Now, you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money.
That's what I'll go for.
Mr. Dom Pagnotti. Mr. Diamond and Platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
What do you think about people who see you?
Coming home, New York City, baby. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece, Yeah, they're going to be there. Playing in front of them in an NBA uniform for the first time is going to be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's going to be watching. No pressure, right? High life. And I'll be ready.
Ready.
Starting at shooting guard.
Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, and a fine.
Oh shit! Am I really starting?
Here at Barclays Center. Ready to go? The Wizards here looking to pick up one game on the road before returning back to Washington.
No, never mind.
For
Forgot I'm number 9.
Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Dudley comes in for Morris. Freaks checked in for Porter. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. So on the floor for Washington. Freak in at shooting guard. Nene is out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Beal in at the small forward. And for Jared Dudley, a bit of a resurgence last season. Found a team you like playing for, played much closer to his career numbers than the year before with the Clippers.
Yeah, and that's a great point. I mean, he turned back the clock in almost every category. And I think, to your point, a lot of it has to do with the fit. He's on a team in a role that suits his talent. And I think you're going to see him continue to be consistent.
Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And, you know, going back to Jared Dudley, he helps you in so many different ways. Shoots a lot of threes, yet does so efficiently. He rebounds, he passes the ball. He'll get a little physical, too. He's a valuable vet to have in your locker room.
Wizards making a switch here. Thornton's checked in.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the pick. He kicks it to Sims, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sims has got his first 2 points of the night.
And you know what Jared Dudley's nickname was in college? The junkyard dog. I mean, for his
that's right.
and
That's
that
what you
nose
get
he
for not
has
passing the
for
ball.
Two attributes that have served him greatly here at the next level.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And it's Freak missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wizards passing it around. And it's Sloan with the rebound.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Sloan. Fires, high post. No what?
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for
What was that?
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Wizards out front. They're up by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. The Wizards not exactly caught the first. Blown subbed in for Jarrett Jack. The Wizards also changing it up. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat.
My God.
Dudley comes in for Markieff Morris. And Freak subbed in for Beal. We've got Donald Sloan. Robinson is out there with Henry Sims. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies came through when they needed him to. He finished with 13 points, and it seemed every trip down he would end up at the line. A lot of free throws for him. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what that last game.
And the shot's good from Nene. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Grizzlies.
You guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Well, exactly. I mean, you just can't win if you don't shoot a better percentage than that. It's not going to happen.
Sims drops it in from 11 feet. Sims has got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Nets were pretty far back from relevance at times last season, as we saw. It took a late season hot streak for them, Greg, to get into the playoff.
Shoot a
and
ball.
That was a neck-and-neck race with the Pacers right till the very end. Not exactly what they had in mind at the start of the season, but they did pull through.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And, you know, for the Nets, they ended up being bounced out of the first round, fell to the #1 seed Hawks. They put up a good fight against Atlanta and made the series interesting, but still came up short.
And the second free throw, good.
And for the Nets in the postseason, they did have a good showing despite that early exit. Many people expected the Hawks to sweep, but they took them to 6 games. And capped what was an interesting year for Brooklyn overall.
Floats one up, and there's the foul. It's on Donald Sloan. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards leading by 4. And Sessions kicks to Freak. Here's Nene.